The Atlanta Hawks go from having being very close up to having cap space to having now $83 million in cap space beneath the first tax apron to sign players with. And why is that important if they are truly pursuing Coby White? It's important because Coby White's going to need an extension. And if they do extend Coby White, even at the $30 million number reportedly that he wants, it's still $10 million less than what Trae Young was going to be making. And he's younger. He may fit in better with that core. So the Atlanta Hawks, which was once rumored to be interested in Coby White, and at that time I was like, I don't know how I really feel about the potential of Coby White, of a trade from Coby White. What does that really do for the Bulls? Now the Atlanta Hawks are now armed with two big expiring contracts with Kristaps Porzingis and CJ McCollum, both being over $30 million players that are both on expiring deals that do not go forward. And they're armed with all their draft picks. They didn't give up a single draft pick. They still have the New Orleans pick. They have their own draft pick in 2026 as well. So that's another thing that's there for them also. And they have the right to swap picks with the San Antonio Spurs. We'll see whose pick is better there. So the Atlanta Hawks now have two movable first-round picks that they can move because they do own their own pick as well in 2027. So they have that they can, well, they have the Milwaukee Bucks pick and the San Antonio Spurs has their pick. So now if they were come calling for Coby and the Bulls just want the expiring money so that they can maintain their cap flexibility, they have the expiring contracts to get that done. They have the draft picks that may be enticing the Chicago Bulls. We don't really know what the Bulls will want back for Coby White. If Atlanta comes calling, they have the pick in 2026 that maybe they can offer unprotected for the Chicago Bulls in that case, and then they can match the salaries pretty easily for the Chicago Bulls if they want to do that. If the Bulls want a young player back, for example, right? If they wanted Asa Newell or something back, a player that they pass up on the draft, I'm not saying that they do. I'm just saying if they were to want a player like that back, they can also offer that. So the Atlanta Hawks now become a team that has more trading power and they have more spending power in next offseason with all of their core being locked in. Jalen Johnson is locked into 2029-30. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is locked into 2028-29. Onyeka is locked into 2027-28. You have all these players. Corey Kispert, who they just got, is another player that, again, they could trade for, try to use that to move in for, Coby White because the contracts almost match one for one as far as the value on those contracts. So, there's a lot here at the disposal of the Atlanta Hawks if they did want to make a serious push for Coby White. So now you can't count out the Atlanta Hawks. It really does depend on exactly what would the Chicago Bulls be looking to get back in a potential move for Coby White. And that's the thing that we don't really know yet. Are they looking for win now pieces?